Sports broadcast. Baseline drive, left-hander off the glass, and it rolls in and out again. I can't tell you how many times that ball is rolled inside the rim and rolled right back out. I think there's like some magnetic flux in the universe going on.
That's at least the third or fourth time that's happened in this game.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Into the basket, wild shot. He had Gina to yelling at him coming down the court. Meanwhile, the Bears come the other way. Collins Slee with an amazing run. Still Birdie up and scores.
So upon the defender, I take an extra step back from him to give myself more time to recover and just dare him to keep shooting him. Win and play on, lose and go home. Fourth quarter, playoffs.
Got check time for both teams. Let's see who's got the guts to step up.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Urbana High School, home of the Hawks, for some exciting Maryland State quarterfinal girls basketball playoffs here in Urbana. My name's Michael Betteridge. I'll be doing your play-by-play. Joined here at courtside with Coach Rick Little. Coach, it is electric out here tonight. We're in the quarterfinals. We finally made it 5 games every night this week.
Yep, what a great night. We got the Urbana Hawks come into this tournament as the 3rd seed in the 4A West, Region 2, versus Severna Park Falcons, the top seed from the 4A East, Region 2. And they're introducing the starting lineups. That's number 4, Maria Bragg, a freshman. Number 5, Lily Spilker, a senior. Number 13, Hannah Baralt, another senior, along with number 32, Ryan Premaster, a junior, and number 33, Abby Cavanaugh, a senior. Considerable more height than the Urbana Hawks. 3 starters, 5'11", 6 foot tall. And here comes the Urbana Hawks. First is number 10, Cassidy Mahaney. Bree Shuttlewood, senior. Hannah Miles, a senior. Number 20, Paige White, the lone underclassman. And then number 23, Elena Tate, the 4th senior, rounding out the starting 5 for the Urbana Hawks.
And Elena, the hero of the game against Clarksburg, with a double-double and 2 free throws with 5 seconds on the clock for the win.
Yeah, real exciting game down at Clarksburg, end to end. I look for another pressure-packed game here.
All right, there we are, the Star Spangled Banner national anthem to get this thing going. You know, I was wondering if these two teams had ever faced each other in the past, and they have not. I found out that they'd faced several Frederick County teams, Oakdale and Linganhorst specifically in the past, but this is the first time these two teams have met.
Right, and also looking through the schedule, both teams actually played Liberty High School out of Carroll County, the 2A Liberty Lions, and both of them were handily defeated by the Lions. Urbana lost by a score of 61-41, and Severna Park lost by a score of 53-30. So Liberty still alive in the 2A playoffs, but just as a measuring stick, real even would I put this game based on that. Now, Urbana has won their last 10 games, and that defeat Severna Park to Liberty just happened February 16th.
The tap Kavanaugh, but it goes to Urbana. Miles immediately shoots, no good. Struggle inside, rebound number 32, Feimster. Outlet down the left side to 13, Barreau. Dribble into the paint, right-hander shot on the run. She gets the roll, and it drops.
Got a nice friendly bounce there. And quickly, pressure. And we'll see Severna Park apply pressure all night long. They forced 33 turnovers their last game out against South River.
Straight to the basket and knocked away. It'll be Urbana ball, and Tate will inbound from in front of her own crowd.
The full court man-to-man pressure.
Into Shuttlewood.
And it looks like number 32 has drawn the assignment.
Wide open underneath. What a beautiful cutter.
And before that, number 32 face guarding Elena Tate. We'll see how that goes throughout the game, if it's just on occasion.
And right back the other way, the Falcons score.
Yep, frantic pace. One thing that I spotted coming in, Severna Park
wide open, Miles pulls the trigger and hits the tray.
Severna Park only averages 41 points a game, and they're off to a quick start. 4 here already in the first minute and a half.
5-4 Urbana on the strength of that Hannah Mills 3.
Oh, it's good to be home if you're Hannah Miles hitting those 3-point shots.
Yes, it is. Out front, top of the key.
Found the freshman underneath.
Misses. In the paint. Shot and the score.
Abby Kavanaugh with the offensive rebound. Severna Park Falcons using that height early.
Wide open again. Miles pulls the trigger. Out of bounds. It'll be Severna ball. So I guess Hannah thinking she could get the range there on the 3 again.
Wow. She's going to launch them whenever she gets a chance.
Well, isn't that her third launch?
Yep.
She's 1 for 3, right? All right, down on the left side. The Falcons have it. Inside,
they really
high post.
space out the floor.
Straight to the basket. We've got an over-the-top foul. That's going to go against number 32, Ryan Feimster.
Yeah, it looks like Severna Park really spacing out the floor, trying to find the mismatch physically, height-wise.
Oh, and a bad inbound by Tate and thrown into the crowd.
Lily Spilker all over Bree Shuttlewood, would not let her open.
The Falcons have it.
Coach Blazer trying to call out the defensive play.
Shot underneath is partially blocked. Putback is no good. Second putback is good. 8-5.
Too many
Falcons.
offensive opportunities for the Falcons.
Shuttlewood on the right wing. Over to Tate. Tate looking. She dribbles in, spins, turns, goes left-hander off the glass, scores and gets fouled.
Natural right-hander, so tough with that spin back to the left and off the glass.
Seesaw lead change back and forth here in this first period of action at 5:21. Tate to shoot 1. Swish.
All knotted up at 8.
Loose ball lost into the crowd. The Falcons lose it into the Urbana bench, and it's another turnover there. And we've got some good defense on the floor.
Yep. Urbana really extending that half-court man-to-man, jumping over the ball screens.
Shuttlewood tries to penetrate, has it tripped away. The Falcons come up with it quickly. They push it down court. A cutter to the basket, shot, and it's out. But over the top, number 4 draws the foul, Maria Bragg. And it looks to me, right, my initial observation is they're getting most of the rebounds for Severna
A lot
Park.
of offensive rebounds. They're really taking advantage of that height advantage. Urbana's got to put a check on that.
Wide open underneath, Miles. Oh, and it doesn't go. It pops out.
3 bounces on the rim and an off.
Down the right side, Burrow. She shoots on the run. It's good.
Another friendly bounce by the visitors.
Shuttlewood quickly wide open, parked underneath. Spin, shot is blocked.
Freshman Bragg with a nice block of that little 5-foot jump shot. Paige White tried.
Burrow, she drifts right, wide open, number 32 to the hoop and stops score. Left-hander off the glass by Feimster.
Just miscommunication there. The Hawks double-teamed the ball off the ball screen, leaving the screener wide open for the layup.
Running the weave now, straight to the basket, foul on the floor. That's going to go on number 4, Maria Bragg. Her second foul. Urbana ball.
And quickly into the game, Carly Kochenheider. But Bragg stays in. They sub out Ryan Freemaster.
Straight to the basket. Oh, wow.
Another
all
one on
power.
the rim.
Cassidy Mahaney just powers in.
Yeah.
She's fouled, no basket, but she will shoot 2. And that's 4 team fouls on the Falcons, none on the Hawks.
Yeah, Coach Chris Dean letting the refs know, and the referee's already telling him, I'm done with it. So awful early to be on the bad side of the officiating crew. So into the game, Ava Durr, typical early substitution for Coach Joe Blazer, giving Bree Shuttlewood a break.
Mahaney knocks down the first one, misses the second one. Rebound Falcons. Here comes Burrow down the right side. Bounce pass into the corner. Back out to Burrow.
Now the 1-2-2 zone, which they deployed against Clarksburg, Urbana has now shifted into.
So Kirchenheider tried to force it inside on the bounce pass. It went off the shins of one of the Urbana Hawks. The referee calls kick. So it's Falcons ball out of bounds.
Yep. Now a 2-3 zone out of bounds.
Loose ball on the floor. Falcons have it. Shot is no good. Another rebound. Another shot no good. Knocked away. Urbana ball, but I'll tell you what. The Falcons are owning the boards right now.
Yep. It's a one and done on the Urbana side of the offensive end, and it's shooting them up until they get tipped out of bounds by the Falcons. Bragg's got to be careful. She has 2 personal fouls. The starting freshman for the Falcons.
Urbana with the ball straight to the basket, right-hander. Shot goes in and out. Oh, Cassidy Mahaney gets robbed. That thing rolled down into under the rim and then rolled right back out.
And again, Mahaney really hard to the rim, really powers away in there.
Foul on Kavanaugh, her second.
2 subs at the table for the Falcons.
Falcons lead at 12-9 here with 3:13 in the first. Mahaney to shoot 2. Got it. Nice high arcing free throw right straight through the bottom of the net.
5'9" junior Sally Trent into the game for the Falcons, along with 32 returned. Ryan Feemaster returned to the game. Bragg takes a breather.
She doesn't get the second one though. Falcons come down with the rebound. Spilker brings it up over to Burrow. Down on the
1-2-2 zone for the Hawks. Sorry,
Trent on the right side. She shoots. We got a traveling violation on Trent.
As she stepped into that jump shot. So Urbana's going to have to adjust their press break. They are doubling Elena Tate right now, not allowing her to get the pass. Breaking them down on this one, though.
She gets the travel. Severna ball. Barreau brings it up. 12-10. Falcons lead it. Shot from three-point land. Way too far into the hands of Hannah Mills. Outlet, down court, straight to the hoop. Stripped out of bounds. Urbana ball.
Yep. Paige White going hard. Great defense in the transition by Hannah Veralt. Tipped that ball out of bounds. Hawks baseline out of bounds. 20.
Stepped on the line on the inbound.
No.
What?
There's a foul. Number 10 pushed off.
Okay.
Cassidy Mahaney to get open. Quick whistle there by the referee. Called that first team foul against the Hawks.
Barreau brings it up. Directs traffic down on the right side. Back around front. Spilker. Shot from the wing. In and out. Rebound Urbana. Miles brings it up. Fires down to Mahaney. Cross court to Paige White. Back to Mahaney. She goes hot to the basket. Has her shot blocked. 4 black jerseys standing there in the paint all alone.
Whoa.
And now we've got a foul and a
That's going to
trip.
be number 2 on Mahaney.
Mahaney trips and falls on top of the player.
Oh, no. Check that. They called that on Elena Tate.
On Tate.
That's her
first. Rebound knocked away. It'll be Severna ball. Minute 59 to go on the first. 12-10 still. Falcons lead.
2-3 zone now by the Hawks on baseline. Oh, and the overrule. The referees get together and say blue tipped it. So white ball.
All right. Let's go to the video. Oh, baseball pass down court into the corner. Paige White all alone. Shot is blocked. What a great recovery by Feemster. Unbelievable recovery.
Should stay white.
It does. I mean,
Yeah,
Paige White was all alone. Feemster came out of nowhere to block that shot. Out front to White. Mahaney. She looks. Picks up her dribble. Over to White on the ring. She drives. Dumps it out. Reset. Runners, no good. Oh! Rebound is no good. On the floor, there's a scramble.
It's going to be a foul on 32. Pound on top. Ava Durr.
Good hustle by Durr.
Oh, wait a minute. Why are you pointing that direction?
I think they're calling the foul on Urbana.
I thought they called it on 32 blue.
32 blue just came out. No, it's Urbana ball.
Yeah, why is that ref down there? He pointed the wrong direction.
Timeout. We got a issue down here.
Yeah,
the referee's got to get on the same page.
He pointed the wrong way.
He pointed the wrong way.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're good. All right, Urbana ball.
So that's 2 on number 32, 2 on number 4. Foul trouble piling up here in the first quarter.
Mahaney has it, top of the key. Rifles it over, straight to the basket.
And another foul.
Yeah, there you go. Ava Durr draws the foul as she penetrates, and she'll shoot 2. All kinds of fouling going on there. That's the 7th personal. That means that Urbana is now in bonus, and we haven't even gotten out of the first period yet. Oh my goodness, that ball hung on the front of the rim for at least 2 full seconds and then popped out. Into the game comes number 42, Toby Adabambo.
6-foot freshman for the Hawks.
No good. Adabambo was a good choice because she got the rebound. Miles brings it over to Cassidy. They lose it out of bounds. Ava Durr smiles. She got caught on a bad pass.
Tried to save it. flipped it off the back of the backboard.
It's been 12-10 forever here. A minute to go in the game. Falcons have the ball. Shot from the corner. It's short. Loose ball. Atabambo has it. There's a scramble on the floor. Tie up, jump ball. Possession arrow to the Falcons. Trent will inbound. Into Verreau. Back around to Spilker to Verreau. She shoots. In and out. Loose ball. Rebound Cassidy. Mahaney brings it up quickly. Pushes it to Miles. Miles sees a crease. She drives off the backboard. No good. Rebound Falcons. That was a bit of a...
The Hawks just need to slow down a little bit. They're getting some nice looks.
Yeah, they are.
They're just forcing the shot.
Rebound Atabambo. Over to Tate. Tate comes quickly. She looks. She rifles it into the corner. Mahaney goes baseline, has it stolen, and then Verreau steps on the line, so it'll go back to Urbana.
23 seconds on the shot clock. 29 on the game clock here in the first quarter.
Shuttlewood into Atabambo. Back out front to Mahaney. Stolen by the Falcons. Spilker. She kicks it over. Stolen by Mahaney. Coming back the other way. Back-to-back steals. Shuttlewood slows everything down. Brings it across midcourt. Top of the key.
They wait till 10 and get themselves started here.
5 seconds on the clock. Shuttlewood shoots.
Malanges.
Whoa, nothing at all, not even. That's it. At the buzzer, at the end of one period of action, the Severna Park Falcons 12, the Urbana Hawks 10. We'll be right back after this message.
LLC is conveniently located at 108 North Carroll Street in Thurmont. With over 40 years of experience in the plumbing industry, celebrating its 10th year serving our community, specializing in all phases of plumbing, including septic installation and repair. The favorite part of our job is meeting new people and knowing that we help. Kelco Plumbing prides itself on a job well done, with pricing that won't flood your budget. Burst pipes, water damage, clogged drains, replacement, remodel, or upgrades. Kelco Plumbing services most major fixtures, faucets, water heaters, sump pumps, and well pumps, and pressure tanks. Kelco Plumbing is certified and licensed in Maryland and Pennsylvania. Call them today at 301-788-9791. That's 301-788-9791. Emergencies or planned repairs, Kelco Plumbing will go out of their way to explain exactly what needs to be done in simple, easy to understand solutions. When a plumber's work is done, well, everyone is happy. Remember, a good flush. Full house every time.
All right, we're back live. There's the inbound to start the second period of action here as Shuttlewood brings it across the mid-court stripe.
Yep, they are working to not deny Elena Tate the ball.
Straight to the hoop goes Mahaney. Her shot is blocked. No call, a lot of contact.
A good no call. The defender was straight up, and the Hawk just flew right into him.
Down on the right side. Verreau fakes a shot, fires it inside. A shot and a score by number 34, Trent. We finally get the lid off that 12-10 score.
Good ball movement there against the Hawk zone.
Shuttlewood drives off the pick. She shoots on the run and gets a bucket. So Brianna with her first points of the game. One-score game.
Back to that 1-2-2 zone. Oh, and a three-point shot. Charlie Coward makes her first appearance, first shot, and it goes for three for the Falcons.
Back the other way, Tate. She has her pass blocked. Paige White comes in and picks it up. Gets it to Atabambo. She can't handle it. Shuttlewood pulls the trigger. Air ball. Rebound Paige White. She steps on the line. Falcons ball. Well, that was Ava Durr.
Yeah.
Ava Durr stepped on the line.
Miles and White return for the Hawks.
Hannah Barreau, cross court to Vilker. Bounce pass inside, straight to the basket, no good. Loose ball tipped up in the air. Rebound ripped away and stolen back by the Falcons. Skip pass, shot from way outside. It rims in and out, bounces out. Elena Top goes. Now there's a jump ball, possession arrow to the Falcons. Coward steps out. She'll inbound. Into the game comes Cassidy. Durr comes out. There's a shot from way out on the key. Loose ball. Breed comes up with it. Shuttlewood down court. Straight to the basket. Mahaney shoots. It'll be no basket. Falcons
Just
ball.
out of control. Out of control offensive move. And they're not going to get a call. Great scoring opportunity. Had numbers. But just playing a little too fast.
The Falcons have opened up the 5-point lead, 17-12 at the 5:42 mark of the first half. Bounce pass inside, turn, shot off the glass, no good. Rebound Miles. Cassidy pushes it forward, bounce pass to Shuttlewood. Shuttlewood to Miles, cross court, there's a three-pointer. In and out. Up in the air. Oh, and we've got a foul. That one's going to go on Urbana.
Yep. Paige White picks up the foul. Substitutes for Severna Park. Number 2, Erin Hussey makes her first appearance. And number 13, Hannah Veralt returns. So Severna Park going deep into the bench here in the first half.
Spilker, she dribbles twice. Over to Veralt. Back to Spilker. She shoots. Way off. Loose ball on the floor. Rebound. Urbana. Outlet to Tate. She looks up court. She drifts. She stutter steps. She spins. She picks up her dribble from the corner. The shot is no good. Rebound Falcons. From the corner now. Dribble inside. Runner. Partially blocked. Loose ball. Hannah Miles has it. She throws it away.
Tipped out of bounds by Severna Park.
Okay. I didn't see the tip.
Hannah Miles, good box out down there. Got 2 defensive rebounds on successive possessions. Got to get it back to her so she can go.
Wow. Mahaney was in big trouble there. Somehow got out of it. Straight to the hoop. Miles goes. She's tripped, falls to the floor with no whistle.
Not going to get a whistle when you flop around like that. It's just they got to slow down, get themselves under control. They are just taking the ball and going like there's no tomorrow, which there's not if you lose. But boom!
Uh-oh! Veralt pulls up, shoots the 3, and takes the biggest lead of the game for the Falcons. 8 points, 20-12 here. As Shuttlewood to Miles, and lost out of bounds to Mahaney.
And we're going to have a timeout by Urbana, a 30-second timeout. Much needed timeout.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just got to get them to slow down a little bit.
So I want to take, go ahead.
110 miles an hour on defense is okay. 110 miles an hour offense looks like this, where you just go in there hoping to get a call. You got some calls in the first quarter. You're not getting any right now just because I think Severna Park has adjusted and they're getting out of the way. They're not trying to create contact, and they're letting the Hawks just kind of
Crowds are competing
by flying in there.
Yeah, crowds with competing chances, you can hear. 4:05 to go in the half. 20-12 Falcons. Severna Park has the ball. Spilker to inbound. Into Veralt. She goes down the right side. Cross court, shot from the wing. Loose ball in the air. There's a scramble jump ball. Possession arrow, Urbana. Back into the game now, number 25, Kirschenheiter. Tate into Shuttlewood. Shuttlewood brings it across, guarded by Spilker. She pulls up, hands off to Mahaney. Mahaney, Miles shoots the three. In and out. Loose ball up in the air.
But that was a great offensive possession. A good dribble drive, and then a kick, and Miles a wide open three, just didn't go.
Coward, shot, no good. Rebound, Hannah Tate. Elena is fouled, and that one's going to go on 25, Kirschenheiter.
And that'll send Elena Tate to the foul line to shoot one in the bonus.
Got it. So, observation, Urbana won the game on the strength of their free throw shooting against Clarksburg, so they need it tonight.
They can knock down free throws.
She got them both.
We've seen Elena Tate do that. 3:27 to play here in the second quarter. Now 20-14, Severna Park. So a couple stops and scores. And
nice steal!
Stop.
Tate outlet to Mahaney. She has her shot blocked. Not sure what happened, but I think Mahaney might have gotten a little stung on that.
No, Elena Tate twisted something a little bit, and the referee asked if she's okay. She's moving around a little gingerly. That would be huge for the Urbana Hawks. So, that was a bad call. Elena Tate got pushed out of the way, setting the screen, and they called a moving screen. So, you hate to say it, but that coach working the referees has turned things around just a little bit the way the game's being called.
Barreau with the pull-up. It doesn't go, but they get the rebound. Urbana ball. They forced it out of bounds. 34, Trent loses it. So Tate steps out. She'll inbound at the 2:57 mark of this first half. 20-14, Severna Park. Into Shuttlewood. Shuttlewood goes right, across midcourt. Over to Cassidy. Mahaney has it. Shuttlewood trying to get inside to Tate, and they're all over her. Straight to the basket. Kick out into the crowd.
And Ava Durr checks in for Elena Tate.
Another turnover by the Hawks. As Veralt brings it up down the right side. Over to Spilker in the corner. Back to Spilker, working the perimeter. Veralt takes a look. Skip pass, shot from the wing. It's in. Three-pointer, number 22. Charlie Cow. That was a two? She was inside the arc.
Yep. 22-14 now. The Falcons.
Shuttlewood goes, shoots on the run, gets the drop.
Great dribble drive. Very controlled on that one. Set up our defender beautifully.
Veralt left side, working around the right now. Spilker. Coward. Veralt goes baseline, shoots a 5-footer.
How's that not a call?
Off the glass, putback is good.
Ava Durr took the charge and no call.
Shuttlewood brings it up. Miles. Mahaney. She backs in. Miles. She drives. Shoots on the run. No good. Out of control. Loose ball. Falcons have it.
1 minute to play here in the first half. Hawks need a stop. Don't want to go down 10.
Coward drives, bounce pass underneath, stolen by Miles. Miles looking, she rifles it down court to Mahaney. She goes to the basket, shoots, and is fouled, and that's going to go on Veralt.
Ninth team foul.
Her first personal. Mahaney to shoot 2. Swish.
Looks like the Hawks are setting up for a full court press here after the make.
Got them both.
Got it, and here it comes.
There's a steal by Tate. She goes left-hander and scores off the glass. High up in the air with a beautiful play by Elena Tate. Back to the press they go. Loose ball on the floor. Veralt brings it down. Bounce pass underneath. Tate steals it. Knocked away. Shot no good. Rebound Urbana. And then a foul on the arm against the Falcons. 20 seconds on the clock, and that's going to be double bonus time.
For Ava Durr.
Ava Durr walks the floor. She'll shoot 2. With her team down by 4, she needs them both. Yes. (24-21). Checking into the game, number 30, Madeline Sullivan.
For the first time, 6-foot junior.
No. Loose ball, rebound. Coward. Falcons have it. 15 seconds on the clock. Spilker. Over to Veralt. Back to Spilker. Coward. Spilker. Veralt. She shoots. Oh! She got the 3 at the buzzer. What a great play.
Number 13, Barat.
Hannah Veralt, the senior guard, at the buzzer, gives their team a 6-point lead into the dressing room. We'll be back after this break for your first half wrap-up.
At Thermon Country Kitchen, one recent diner summed it up perfectly.
This is so good, the words are hard to find. These wonderful small-town diners, awesome food, and great service.
Thermon Country Kitchen is located on Water Street in downtown Thermon. Open weekdays 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturdays 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sundays 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Remember when Grandma used to say, if you're looking for a great restaurant, follow the locals. And that's exactly what you'll find at Thermon Country Kitchen. A wonderful mixture of out-of-town guests, travelers up and down Route 15, and the locals who love Country Kitchen's award-winning roasted chicken. Homemade cooking at its finest, with lots of sweets and goodies at the counter to go. Country Kitchen is a great place for birthday parties, meetings, or just to take the family when you're out and about. Their huge menu has something for everybody, and their warm country home atmosphere and small-town charm will take you back to simpler times. Thermon Country Kitchen, satisfying and delicious. You'll feel right at home at Thermon Country Kitchen. Thermon Country Kitchen is a proud sponsor of local high school athletics on the radio.
Hawkins Landscaping, locally owned and operated, winner 8 years in a row for the best of the best in Frederick County. Hawkins Landscaping is #1 with an array of full landscape site design, lawn maintenance, hardscaping, lighting, drainage, and more. Let our professionally trained staff of certified landscapers transform your landscape from a dream to reality. From the design through construction and into maintenance, Hawkins Landscaping specializes in elegant and inviting outdoor environments. If you are looking to create, upgrade, or revitalize your landscape, call Hawkins Landscaping today at 301-898-3615. That's 301-898-3615. Hawkins Landscaping. When you deserve the best, get the best.
All right, we are back at halftime here at Urbana High School. What a great game. 27-21. The visiting Severna Park Falcons on top. My observation is that the Falcons are playing their game, and they've drawn the Hawks out of their game. They're dictating the flow and the pace on this game so far in the first half.
When we started the game, first quarter, Urbana Hawks were playing man-to-man defense, and the Falcons were getting offensive rebound after offensive rebound after offensive rebound. So they switched to a zone, 1-2-2 zone, and then the Falcons answered with hitting 4 3-pointers in that second quarter alone. So, I think zone's the answer. You just got to extend it. Whereas when we watched them 2 nights ago, they could pack the zone in tight. Clarksburg wasn't trying to shoot threes. They were still trying to penetrate, which played into the Hawks' favor. You can still play a zone, but you just got to extend it a little bit more. And I do like the full court press. Sometimes teams that press don't like to be playing against a press. Coach Blazer threw that on there late in the last minute and a half of the second quarter, forced 2 quick turnovers, a couple points. I kind of like the full court zone press back to a zone. I think key, though, is offense. They need to just slow down a little bit and stop, and instead of trying to get all the way to the rim, and to get to the rim, they're basically going out of control. And they're not getting the calls like they got in the first quarter. That's probably going to resume here in the second half. The referees tend to call less fouls in the second half than they do in the first half. They try to keep the game under control and then let the players decide in the second half. So, I don't know.
The one thing that Urbana's uncomfortable with is the way they're keeping Atlanta Tate out of the game.
Yeah, and hopefully Coach Blazer will come up with a plan to either get her the ball in the backcourt and let her one-on-one and then open things up, or run her off the screens down here instead of just the dribble drive action where it's basically 1v1 all the time. Because they're kind of holding they're really being physical with
they are.
The referees aren't noticing that, so they got to do something to free her up. So I'm sure Coach Blazer and his staff saw that. They're going to make adjustments. They're going to get the ball in her hand a little bit more. I like Bree Shuttlewood off the wing. She drives really well, control drive, and she can knock down threes. So to move Tate to the point guard and keep Bree Shuttlewood in the game as the 2 guard, not uncommon for the Hawks. So we'll see if they make that adjustment here in the third quarter.
What about foul trouble? Anybody in foul trouble?
Nobody. I didn't note that Coach Blazer had to pull anybody out there. I know Severna Park was subbing players in and out. Number 32 picked up 2 quick ones, Brian Feemaster, along with number 4, Maria Bragg. But I think both of them got out of the half with only 2 personal fouls, so not real foul trouble.
Okay, we want to thank our sponsors for making this great game possible. They've been with us all week, and some of them all season, and we really appreciate their support. That's Center of Life Chiropractic, Hawkins Landscaping, Kelco Plumbing, and Thurmont Country Kitchen. Thank you so much for supporting this 4A Maryland State quarterfinal here at Urbana High School on a Friday night with a packed house. We'll be back after a few minutes for the start of the third period.
located on Water Street in Thurmont, serving the community since 1993. Center of Life is dedicated to treating the whole you, and not just your symptoms, back pain, neck pain, injury, or you just want to improve your mobility and feel healthier. Dr. John Hackman's innovative approach to whole body health is completely unlike anything you have experienced. With convenient hours from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 3 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and afternoon hours only on Tuesday from 3 to 7:30 p.m. Central Life is there for you. Central Life is closed on weekends and Thursdays. Central Life accepts all major credit cards and uses the honor system so you pay what you can afford. What an amazing difference they will make in you today. Central Life, make an adjustment to your life today. Central Life is the proud sponsor of local high school sports.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Maryland's young people for life. High school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, the winning part of a complete education. This message is presented by the Maryland Public Secondary Schools Athletic Association and the Maryland State Athletic Directors Association.
Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back after this important message. Don't worry if you can't make it to the game or miss the broadcast. All of our high school sports games are archived and available online at WTVRadio.com in our audio vault. And now a small business setback delivered by Atlantic Refrigerator.
Medical mutilation. This is Matt Staver with Freedom Talk. The Florida Board of Medicine and the Florida Board of Osteopathic Medicine have now affirmed a total ban to prohibit minors from receiving puberty blockers, cross-sex hormones, and mutilating surgery to remove healthy male or female organs. In April 2022, Florida State Surgeon General Dr. Joseph Latipo released guidance warning against these harmful drugs and surgeries for minors. Then, at a news conference last January, Governor DeSantis promised to ban so-called gender transitions for children in Florida. He said if you're performing those procedures on these minors, you're going to lose your medical license here in Florida. Florida is leading to protect our precious children from these harmful social experiments pushed by the LGBT activists and patting the pockets of medical professionals. This is child abuse. Stay informed at Liberty Council's website, lc.org/helpkids.
All right, here we go. Falcons ball. 8 minutes on the clock in the third. Falcons with a 6-point lead.
Let's get right!
And there's 2 periods separating one of these teams from a state semifinal.
Hawks come out back in their man-to-man defense.
Shot on the run by Baralt, partially blocked by Cassidy Mahaney. Quickly to the basket goes Tate. She shoots on the run. It's blocked. No good. Here comes Baralt down the left side. She fires into the corner. One dribble, shot, short, rebound, blocked. Oh! Elena Tate draws the foul.
And that's her third personal foul. That is definitely something to watch.
Miles will shoot I'm sorry, not Miles. That will be Kavanaugh. If she misses the first one, she'll shoot one now. Got it. Tate into Shuttlewood. Shuttlewood brings it up quickly. Fires it into the corner. Shot from the corner. It's good! It's good! A three-pointer by Hannah Miles to trim the lead to 4.
Just what the doctor ordered. Hannah Miles dropping that 3.
Spilker lobs inside straight to the basket. Tate tries to draw the charge, but it's good.
Just too much size. Little lob pass over top of Hannah Miles.
Shuttlewood with the runner off the glass. She scores. Back to 4. 30-26. Garalt between the legs. She drifts left. Guarded by Mahaney. Mahaney off the pick. They switch. Bounce pass into the post. Number 33. Kavanaugh. Spilker back to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh goes to the basket. She shoots on the run off the glass. No good. Tate rips the rebound off the board. She comes down the left side. She drifts. Pops it in the corner wide open. Baseline pull up. And she steps on the line. Falcons ball.
Dribble drive from the right corner by Mahaney. Just not enough space there to make the move. Ball back over to the Falcons.
Garalt, right side Spilker. Spilker has it knocked away. She tries to save it and loses it out of bounds. It'll be Urbana ball.
Thought I was getting in the action there, Michael.
You were close. Into Shuttlewood. Shuttlewood brings it up. Tate sets the pick. Pick and roll, knocked away. Tate gets it back. She goes hard to the basket. Kick out, wide open Shuttlewood. No good. Loose ball up in the air. Rebound Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh to Spilker. Spilker down the right side. Into the corner to Kavanaugh on the run. She misses the layup. Put back, no good. Rebound Tate. Tate gets tied up, rips it away. No call. She had number 32 draped. Hannah Miles. Oh, it doesn't go from three-point land.
Step too far.
Spilker steps on the line out of bounds again, and a turnover to the Hawks.
Good defensive play there by Cassidy Mahaney. Just deflected that dribble enough to glance it off the Falcon leg and out of bounds.
Miles out front to Shuttlewood. Shuttlewood, she drives, pulls up, shoots on the run, in and out. Rebound Kavanaugh. Garalt goes left. Garalt off the screen, pulls up and shoots. In and out, loose ball. Tate comes up with it, and now we get a whistle finally. They've been all over Tate down there in the paint all day long.
That's
and they finally get
32. That's her third personal foul. Sorry, Michael.
That's
but
okay.
Very physical in there, and in the first quarter they were calling fouls, and now they're kind of holding them back, as I said.
Feimster comes out. Tate to inbound. Into Shuttlewood. Shuttlewood. Cassidy Mahaney pulls the trigger. Loose ball knocked out of bounds. Urbana ball. So back-to-back trays are missed.
Yeah, but good looks.
They are. Hannah Miles, she'll inbound. Tate, on the backdoor cutter, and Miles with a bad pass into the crowd. She was wide open.
Yep, had a great execution just to not complete the pass.
I tell you, Miles and Mahaney seem just a little bit off their game tonight.
Yeah, just playing a little faster. I know they're seniors, they're anxious, they just got to take a deep breath.
Garalt from the corner, swish! Three-pointer from downtown in the corner, camped out. Hannah, the big bucket, the runner, teardrop doesn't go. Rebound Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh has it knocked away from behind. Loose ball, jump ball, possession arrow Falcons. Ava Durr back into the game. Paige White gets a rest. No, it's going to be Urbana ball.
That's out of bounds. I don't understand why they don't bring a second player up here to help break this pressure, get the ball inbounds.
I don't either. Baralt steps out of bounds. She signals the play. It's a 4-corner on the paint. Out front. Spilker. Shot from inside the arc, in and out. Loose ball up in the air. Tate's got it. Tate to Shuttlewood. Shuttlewood quickly down the court. Over to Hannah Miles. She drives. She tries an underhanded pass through the knees of the defense and loses it out of bounds again.
Yep. And showing the full court pressure now are the Hawks. The Falcons ready for it this time.
Spilker breaks the press. Tate steals the ball with a high acrobatic jump, and it goes right into the hands of Mahaney, and she shoots and misses the layup. Rifle down court, number 25 to the basket. She pulls up and shoots, knocked out of bounds. Urbana ball. That's Kirchenheiter with the drive. Again, into Shuttlewood.
Got to be careful with Elena Tate setting the ball screens.
Yeah.
She's got 3 personal fouls.
Whoa, Shuttlewood gets fouled hard, hits the deck. She gets helped back up again.
That foul is awarded to Lily Spilker, her first. Here's the play they ran earlier where Hannah missed the connection. I think the ball's a little too wide. Okay, there we go. Now she's on the inside of the ref. This will help that passing angle.
She wasn't open that time. They blocked her out. Paige White, she spins, goes to the basket. Oh, and she scores right through 3 defenders. Baralt, skip pass. Leidenheiter knocked away. Traveling violation on the Falcons. Adabambo comes into the game
for Ava Durr.
Durr takes a rest.
So we have Durr, Miles, Mahaney, Tate, and Shuttlewood for Urbana.
Shuttlewood with the inbound. Brings it across midcourt. Over to Mahaney. Mahaney rifles in and Adabambo wide open scores.
So a little cross screen down on the block. The Falcons lose track of the freshman and she knocks it home. 3-point game, Michael.
Baralt gets the pick from Kirchenheiter. She steps back, guarded by Tate. Rifles it over to Kavanaugh. She picks up her dribble. Baralt shoots. It's good. That girl can hit from anywhere. She is an incredible shooter.
She threw that one quick.
Another 3 by Baralt. Shuttlewood to Mahaney. Mahaney to Tate. Tate in the corner. She dribbles, pulls up, has the ball knocked away into the hands of Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh spins, outlet to Baralt down the left side. Baralt calls the play as she runs. Skip pass cross court to Kirchenheiter. Kirchenheiter picks up her dribble. Whistle, timeout. Falcons.
30-second timeout by the Coach Dean for the Falcons.
36-30 at the 2:01 mark of the third.
Boy, what a big shot by Hannah Baralt there.
That Baralt shot, she is incredible. I don't think she misses.
Well, She's human, so I'm sure she will.
She
But-
shot from like the side of her left ear on that
Yeah,
one,
I pulled up.
falling off balance.
One dribble, step back. She's hit, by my count now, that's three pointers here this evening. And there was no space. She created that space that time.
You're right. There was no space at all. All right, 18 seconds on the shot clock. Falcons ball as Spilker comes over here and right in front of our broadcast table steps out. Here come the Hawks. Shuttlewood, Adebombo, Tate, Miles, and Mahaney. Into Cavanaugh. Cavanaugh throws it away right into the hands of Mahaney. Mahaney picks it up, hands off to Shuttlewood. Shuttlewood brings it slowly across the center circle. On the right side to Mahaney. She looks. Back out to Miles. Cross to Shuttlewood. Shuttlewood. She dribbles. Fades left. Straight to the basket. A reach-in foul on number 32, Feimster, and I believe that's 4 on her.
Yep, she just came in with 3 and quickly picked up the 4th.
Grabbed her right on the arm as she went by.
And she'll return to the bench just that quickly.
In comes Kirchenheiter, out goes Feimster. Miles, Adebombo. She shoots, no good, in and out. Veralt off the screen, pulls up, shoots short. You're right, she is human. That was an air ball.
That was about as wide open as straight as
and that was the most wide open she's ever been. You're right.
All evening.
You're right. You're right. Shuttlewood down the left side, calls the play. Drifts to center.
Brandon needs a bucket.
Flicks it over, and now we get a whistle
screen.
and a screen violation. Falcons ball. 1:12 left in the third. 36-30. Severna Park.
Adebombo picks up that foul for the Hawks. 1 minute here.
Veralt lobs inside to Cavanaugh. She goes left. Adebombo draws the foul. The bucket doesn't go, but Cavanaugh will to the free throw line. She'll shoot 2. Short.
Ooh. Tried to climb over the front of the rim. Betteridge checks in.
Adebombo's out. Good minutes for the freshman. That one was in and out. Loose ball tipped away out of bounds by the Falcons. It'll go to the Hawks. Tate steps out. Into Shuttlewood. Shuttlewood down the right side. Over to Cassidy Mahaney. She goes behind the back. As the ball tipped, Hannah Miles saves it from the backcourt. She drives in. Straight to the basket. Whistle, double dribble. Hannah Miles not having a good night.
Two important opportunities for the Hawks to cut into this 6-point lead. 2 turnovers.
Shuttlewood down the left side.
Coach Sheen signals it. Take their
Spilker
time.
live inside, knocked away. Kirchenheiter comes up with it. Cavanaugh with the rebound. Kick out. Spilker in and out. Loose ball on the floor. Again, the Falcons have it. Jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Falcons.
Shot clock's off. 19 seconds in the third quarter. 6-point lead for the Falcons. Need a stop. Oh, Malangi's in the
wide open layup. Shuttlewood Playing for the buzzer. Alana Tate. She draws a double team. She's fouled. Going to be Spilker on the arm.
And that's the fourth or fifth. They didn't update the scoreboard yet.
Yeah.
4 seconds on the game clock. Shot clock's turned off.
Shuttlewood to inbound with 4 seconds. They need a pass and a shot.
Here's his elevator screen for Hannah Miles.
Tate.
Not there. Shuttlewood
from way out front. Durr almost made it go, but it popped out, and that's it. At the end of 3 periods of action, the Severna Park Falcons 38, the Urbana Hawks 30. We'll be right back.
Winner 8 years in a row for the best of the best in Frederick County. Hawkins Landscaping is number 1 with an array of full landscape site design, lawn maintenance, hardscaping, lighting, drainage, and more. Let our professionally trained staff of certified landscapers transform your landscape from a dream to reality. From the design through construction and into maintenance, Hawkins Landscaping specializes in elegant and inviting outdoor environments. If you are looking to create, upgrade, or revitalize your landscape, call Hawkins Landscaping today at 301-898-3615. That's 301-898-3615. Hawkins Landscaping. When you deserve the best, get the best.
That air raid siren you hear is a very appropriate, because I think Urbana needs to get an air raid siren going on their side, because they have 8 minutes on the clock.
And they're down 8, but if they just play within themselves, I think they still have a chance here. Solid defense. They're like falling asleep on certain possessions, and then on offense, they're just going a little too fast, working too hard to try to get to the rim instead of just taking what's given to them.
Tate does exactly that, and she does not get the basket, and the pick up, the shot, the putback is good.
Very
Mahaney.
Play there. Mahaney comes up with the ball rolling on the floor and is able to knock it home.
Straight to the basket goes Verald. It doesn't go. Rebound, Durr, and a foul on the wrist. Durr gets fouled. That's going to go against the Falcons. I believe Verald.
I think you're right, Michael. Tony Hurst suffered second personal, 15 foul.
Tate to inbound. 38-32 in the Shuttlewood. Got a score coming out of Williamsport. 65, Gwynn Park 33.
Wow. On the out-of-town scoreboard, Oakdale Bears girls team falls to Baltimore Poly, 59-42. So Oakdale's done. Great season, Coach Healy. And on the court, we just had a foul against Severna Park, driving through a ball screen.
Oh, bad pass inbounds, but Shuttlewood manages to fight up for it, and she saves the ball and the possession. Cross court to Mahaney. She goes to the basket. She's knocked down hard, tipped out of bounds. Urbana ball.
Again, just pull up and hit the jump shot.
Yeah, it looks like every possession they're trying to drive on this team, and it hasn't worked for 3 periods. And it's tipped on the inbound, it's still out of bounds. Hannah Miles will have another shot at it to inbound.
Using their height to their advantage are the Falcons.
Out
and
front,
again,
knocked away by Spilker. She steals and scores. No, it's out. Rebound Shuttlewood, and she's fouled.
foul. Yep. Kirchenheider. Number 5 had a great look. Great steal by Spilker. Just couldn't get the left-hand layup to fall.
Yeah.
And then on the rebound, a little too much contact.
And now we're in bonus, so Shuttlewood will shoot the 1-and-1.
So with the clock stopped, 38-32, Falcons.
Got it. Rattles and drops. Shuttlewood to shoot 1. Got them both. 4-point game.
Quickly to the full court zone pressure. Got somebody behind him here.
She's trapped. Knocked away, stolen, out of bounds.
Got a timeout. Timeout.
No, timeout.
Inappropriately so. I was watching.
He got the timeout in.
Still had the ball.
Yes.
They got the timeout awarded.
Severna Park will maintain possession in the mayhem that ensued.
A full timeout called by Coach Dean. Saved the possession with a 4-point game. Great call on his part.
Yes.
And now the gym comes to life. You know, looking across the gym, there's not a whole lot of Severna Park fans, but they're loud.
And they're vocal, but they're very
loud.
vocal. Yeah.
Very vocal. Getting the Urbana fans a little riled up here, and we'll have a little cheer back and forth. Mm-hmm. So this is going to be a lot of fun here for the last 6 minutes of the ball game, Michael.
Absolutely.
Now, in the reset on the scoreboard, Urbana has 3 team fouls. Severna Park just committed their 7th team foul of the second half. So any foul by the Falcons will lead to foul shots by the Urbana Hawks. 4 timeouts for the Hawks, 3 remaining for the Falcons.
So now maybe you want to press the ball into the basket. No.
No more than you have.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to get foul calls. Actually, the Falcons are getting a lot of foul calls on defensive rebounds.
Falcons ball. Urbana shifts into a full court pressure. We've got an official timeout.
Yeah. The timeout was called before the ball was stolen. She can't dribble that out of bounds like that. I can't not believe they didn't call that.
She did. You're right.
Wow.
No call on that. There's a basket ensued. We've got a lot of confusion out here.
Yeah, well, the fans are confused on the Urbana part because they saw the ball get tipped out of bounds before the timeout. But the timeout was called, so the Falcons did have the ball. I didn't like what I saw on the inbounds, but the 3-point attempt here, and it's missed, and a offensive rebound, and put back by the Falcons. They are just controlling the glass.
Tate with the ball. She goes hard to the basket. Shoots on the run, in and out. Rebound, Falcons. 42-34. They've jumped back out to an 8-point lead.
Man-to-man defense now.
Into Kavanaugh. She shoots. Shuttlewood rebound. Tate down the right side. Forward to Miles. Miles goes crossover.
And
reach in and a push against the Falcons. Man, they're calling everything now. So that'll send Miles to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. The foul is the 4th on Bragg.
That is correct. Maria Bragg, 4 personals.
Miles gets it. Miles to shoot 1. Whistle. Timeout, Urbana.
30-second timeout.
Why would he call a timeout right there?
I don't know.
I mean, he had the ball. He had the free throw shot.
Returning to the game, Lily Spilker.
Is he trying to set up the right press for the inbound and steal?
Not going to happen if they miss the foul shot. So unless he's changing something.
Well, they're all nodding their heads, so he just
communicated something important.
in the huddle, all the Urbana Hawks ladies are nodding their heads, and a very animated Coach Blazer.
Yeah. You know, and Urbana is putting a lot of pressure here in the backcourt, but they cannot let people get behind them as they did the last time in this pressing situation. The Falcons really spread the floor and throw it up the floor.
And the Falcons have been ahead this entire game. Only one short lead for the Hawks. Miles steps to the free throw line. She'll shoot one. And she makes one. Kirchenleiter. Over to Spilker. Down court to a wide open Kavanaugh. She travels.
She did.
She smiles because she knew she did it.
Wow. And they were very fortunate. Again, 2 Falcons behind the press here of the Hawks. Got hands all over her. It should be a foul call. Yeah, it's almost like if you have the ball in your hand, they'll call a foul. If you don't, they're not calling the foul.
Mahaney. She dribbles. Backs in. Over to Miles. Around the Shuttlewood off the screen. Straight in. She shoots on the run. It's a desperate shot that doesn't even get to the basket. And right into the hands of Kavanaugh. And they waste another scoring opportunity. Yep. Kavanaugh shoots. No, she passes over to Kirchenleiter. Back out to Spilker. Spilker guarded hard. Shuttlewood draws the foul. You're right. You got to have the ball to get fouled in this game. Out of bounds in front of the scorer's table.
5 team fouls on the Hawks.
The first on Shuttlewood. Spilker into the backcourt to Veralt.
And they're going to work the clock if they can.
Veralt draws the double team.
Quick switch
there by the Hawks. She shoots on the run, short, partially blocked, in through the lane. Veralt shoots again. It's short again.
Another
into the lane. Kirchenleiter ripped away and stolen by Miles. Miles to Shuttlewood. Shuttlewood looking down court. Down to Tate. Tate dribbles, pauses, pulls up. She gets hit. No call. There's a back over to Miles. Straight to the basket. Kick out. Durr shoots. It's good.
Good play by Hannah Miles. A little drive and then a dish to Ava Durr under the basket for the layup.
Veralt to Spilker. Bounce pass inside to Kavanaugh. She shoots. No good. Loose ball. Rebound. Falcons. Kirchenleiter has it stolen away. Back into the hands of Veralt.
The shot clock should have reset.
Out front.
Not sure why it didn't go all the way.
Veralt. She shoots.
Big 3-point shot off the mark.
Tate with the rebound. She rifles it down court. Tate has it. Miles shoots the 3. It's good! It's good! That was a 30-footer.
Big 25-foot jump shot there by Hannah Miles.
3-point game. I'm sorry, 1-point game. 1-point game now at the 3:40 mark. Veralt, she goes hard to the basket, shoots on the run. No good.
Offensive foul.
Offensive foul on Veralt. Crowd goes nuts. That's her third.
Steps in and takes a big hit. And timeout, Falcons.
Hawks with a chance to take the lead. And Shuttlewood turns to the crowd and said, we need you in this. Come on, we need the crowd. She throws her hands up in the air, motioning to the crowd. And you see they respond.
Firstborn. See if the Falcons adjust their full court pressure or do something different on the defensive end to try to stymie this Hawks offense. Already 11 on the board here in this quarter. That's as much as they scored in any of the previous 3 quarters.
All right, here we go. Doesn't get any better than this at Urbana. Tate will step out of bounds. They're going that 2-on-2 again with Tate and Shuttlewood.
All the Falcons with 4 fouls are back into the game. Hands all over Shuttlewood. She controls the inbound pass.
She breaks away from Teamster. Mahaney. They run the weave. Miles takes a look. Wide open Shuttlewood. She drifts right. Mahaney sees an opening, goes to the basket, shoots. Has it knocked out of bounds and she's fouled. That's going to go on Veralt, her fourth. That's going to send Mahaney to the free throw line to shoot 2.
So 3 starters with 4 fouls for the Falcons. 3 minutes and 14 seconds to play. Mahaney to try to tie it up.
Swift! Tie game, 42 apiece at the 3:14 mark here at Urbana High School. Just like night before last, isn't it? Deja vu.
A lot of time left, Mike.
Got them both. Urbana takes the lead for only the second time in this game. Spilker gets out of trouble. Cross court, wide open underneath. Kavanaugh shoots and misses. Loose ball rebound, put back, no good. We have a whistle.
Another offensive rebound. And Maria Bragg will go to the line and shoot 2.
That foul goes.
Ava Durr. Ava Durr's first personal foul. Team's 6th foul.
Misses it. A little frustration on the face of Maria Bragg there as she threw the ball hard at the referee. You don't want to do that.
Hannah Veralt steps out of the game for a couple minutes here. For the Falcons.
She got that one. Tie game, 43 apiece. Shuttlewood brings it up. Mahaney, she sees the crease, drives. Blocking foul.
And that'll be number 5 on number 32.
That's it for Team Speedster. And that's going to send, I think it's going to send Shuttlewood to the free throw line. No.
Mahaney.
Mahaney to shoot the 1-and-1. Oh, they're calling a 2-shot. It's in bonus. Double bonus now.
Well, they got a discussion here now. I don't know why they're waiting. P-Master checked out. So she's got 5. Got the sub in for her.
So now Coach Dean is up off the bench and talking at the scorer's table. Now into the game comes Veralt. Out comes Beamster, and I didn't see the other one.
Number 22 checked in, Charlie Coward, 3-point shooter.
Right in the bucket it goes. Mahaney gives the Hawks the lead again at 2:55.
And P-Master fouled out, Michael. That was her 5th personal.
Right. Got them both. Into Veralt. She draws a double team press. Knocked away. That's going to be a foul on Durr.
Yep.
That was the 6th. Make it 7 now. We'll go 1-on-1 as Kavanaugh will shoot. So Kavanaugh, Abby steps to the free throw line. And this game's going to be won at the free throw line, apparently. She gets the roll.
Nice soft touch up there. Ball bouncing around the rim and falls through the net. Falcons playing a little offense-defense on the personnel with their foul trouble.
Kavanaugh evens it up at 45 as Shuttlewood brings it up. Over to Mahaney. Mahaney goes right to the basket.
That's an
She draws the charge. Mahaney just pulls her way in and just wipes out the defender and gets the third personal of the game. But more importantly, she gives the ball over to the Falcons and they miss a scoring opportunity. Spilker into Veralt. Veralt inside to Kavanaugh. She turns and shoots. No good. Loose ball knocked away. Urbana will get it.
Boy, that was an opportunity that the Falcons like to have back.
That was
great press break, great patience, spread the court, just not able to finish the layup.
Shuttlewood takes the inbound, shouts out the signal, points and directs. Moves
Craig all over Elena Tate, not giving her any breathing room. Need to run some screens for her, and they do.
Out front, Tate's got it. She goes baseline, pulls up, shoots a 5-footer, doesn't go. Loose ball in the paint. Put back is good. Elena Tate gets her own
rebound after the ball bounces around a little bit and knocks it home.
47-45 Urbana.
Just under 2 minutes here.
Knocked out of the crowd and Mahaney disrupts the inbound.
Which gives the Falcons the opportunity to get their leading scorer back into the game. Hannah Veralt checks back in. She'll run the point for the Falcons.
Into this Spilker into Veralt. She drifts right. Guarded by Mahaney. They set the pick
ball
for her.
Screen. Good switch.
Stolen Shuttlewood. Shuttlewood stole it. Here comes Mahaney. She goes right-hander, misses it. Put back by Shuttlewood return.
4-point lead, a minute and a half to play.
Clock's running. Rifled down court, wide open. Kavanaugh shoots, and she doesn't get it. Loose ball, rebound, put back is no good. Again, put back is good this time.
3 offensive rebounds in that one possession, keeping the Falcons back in the game.
Wow.
With that layup. Trim the margin to 2 with a minute and 16 to play.
49-47, Urbana by 2. What a heart attack game this is. After what happened at Clarksburg, we can't take much more of this.
See if, again, the Falcons called timeout, set up their full court press. See Bree Shuttlewood, Elena Tate, really good, 2 good ball handlers. Any foul at all sends the Hawks to the foul line to shoot 2.
Or the Falcons to the foul line for the 1-on-1. So the Falcons now, the Urbana Hawks now drowning out the Falcons' chance. Every time they start one, the Hawks come alive.
The student section has woken up.
Yeah, they're here. We see them. They're all on their feet, the entire student section.
So here's the double team to make it really hard. Urbana needs to send somebody down there to help. Hannah Tate going slow, long. Oh, nice pass.
Hannah Miles.
Great play by Miles.
Over to Mahaney. All right, Shuttlewood calms him down, holds the ball out front. Spilker steps out, so Shuttlewood drifts right. Over to Mahaney. Loses the ball on the floor, comes back with it. Timeout. To save possession.
7 seconds on the shot clock. Full timeout. Coach Blazer.
53 seconds to go. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Urbana with the ball and a slim 2-point lead. So who's your shooter for this one? Tate?
I don't know. They are all over Tate. run her off the screen, let them double team her again, find the open person. Ava Durr's been hanging out under the backboard there, finishing shots, and Bree Shuttlewood, I like my odds if they put pressure on her and foul her. Any one of these young ladies are really good foul shooters. So, you pick your options.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would force it to, it's with as much attention as they're paying to her.
Yeah. And she doesn't seem to be getting the calls like the other girls are.
Again, when the ball's in your hand, you're getting a call.
Yeah.
They're hanging all over her, grabbing her jersey, grabbing her arms. So it looks like she's set up to set a screen away and then a double for her.
Birdie Einstein.
And here comes Shuttlewood up through the middle.
Shuttlewood with the ball now.
5.
She has it knocked out of bounds. Falcons ball. So the Hawks turn it over. That's not what you wanted to see.
Nope.
Baralt into Spilker. Back to Baralt. She directs. 40 seconds on the clock. 23 on the shot clock. Baralt inside the straight to the basket. Shot's good. Tie game.
Oh, not good.
What happened?
Inadvertent whistle, which allows the Falcons to set the press after the Hawks already had it in and they throw it away.
That was on the referee. That one's on the referee.
Yeah, well, but you still had the ball. You got to do something to get the ball in.
That could cost them the game.
They're doubling Bree Shuttlewood now.
Baralt to inbound. In the corner, shot. No good. Loose ball on the floor. They got it. Kavanaugh with the ball. She has it stolen away. Whistle. Timeout. Falcons.
Shot clock's off.
27 seconds to go in the game. Knotted up at 49. The Falcons have the ball. A score sends them down the road. A miss. And who knows what can happen.
So, no timeouts left for the Falcons. 2 for the Hawks. I expect this ball to find its way to Hanover. They got plenty of time to work with.
Yeah, 25 seconds, a lot of time to work for the open shot.
And somehow Urbana has to rebound the missed shot.
Yeah, they're not getting the boards
at all. The story of this game is the offensive opportunities that the Falcons are creating by getting so many offensive rebounds.
Right.
Foul. Any foul is a one-on-one for the Falcons.
All right, here we go. The whole season on the line right here. 27 seconds on the clock. 25 on the shot clock. We've got Durr, Mahaney, Miles, Shuttlewood, and Tate on the floor for Urbana. We got Bragg, Spilker, Kirchenheider, and Baralt and Kavanaugh on the floor for the Falcons. They will inbound right in front of us. And now there's a question. The referees are walking over to talk to the coaches.
Okay. Now the shot clock was off when we looked before. Now it's been reset and it's 25. So they have to shoot the basketball with at least 2 seconds left on the game clock.
All the way into the backcourt to Baralt. She signals the play from the backcourt. Asks for help. Here comes Kavanaugh. She lobs it out to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh turned. Back to Baralt. Off the pick by Kavanaugh. They switch. Kavanaugh. Baralt. She shoots on the run. No good. Rebound Tate. Here comes Elena. And they lose it right in the hands of the Falcons. And the shot at the buzzer. It's good. Oh my God. Oh my God. A game winner from half court by the Falcons.
The referees are leaving the floor. Coach Blazer said, I asked for a timeout. I don't think there was any time anyway. There's no time on the game clock. Abby Cavanaugh, 6-foot senior, launched one from the circle,
straight through the net,
at the bottom of the net.
Nothing but net for the win. Wow.
I'll tell you what, the Falcons, as much as I would have liked the home team Hawks to win, the Falcons really earned this win. They played hard. They created mistakes on behalf of the Hawks. But yeah, tough one. Tough pill to swallow for the seniors from the Urbana Hawks, who had a great season.
All right, we'll step aside for our last break and come back for the post-game wrap-up after this.
One recent diner summed it up perfectly.
This place is so good, words are fine. It's more than a small town diner with awesome food and great service.
Thermont Country Kitchen is located on Water Street in downtown Thermont. Open weekdays 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturdays 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sundays 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Remember when Grandma used to say, if you're looking for a great restaurant, follow the locals. And that's exactly what you'll find at Thermont Country Kitchen. A wonderful mixture of out-of-town guests, travelers up and down Route 15, and the locals who love Country Kitchen's award-winning roasted chicken. Homemade cooking at its finest, with lots of sweets and goodies at the counter to go. Country Kitchen is a great place for birthday parties, meetings, or just to take the family when you're out and about. Their huge menu has something for everybody, and their warm country home atmosphere and small town charm will take you back to simpler times. Thermont Country Kitchen, satisfying and delicious. You'll feel right at home at Thermont Country Kitchen. Thermont Country Kitchen is a proud sponsor of local high school athletics on the radio.
All right, we are back. Heartbreaker for the Urbana Hawks. They lose by 3. A three-pointer from midcourt by Cavanaugh. Abby Cavanaugh at the buzzer, right at the buzzer. Very controversial. We had a timeout called. Wasn't in time. Referees got off the floor. I mean, that is just a shot. That's the kind of shot that wins games.
Yeah, and when you're in a playoff situation like this, a one and done, teams so evenly matched.
Yeah.
Things like that happen. Great defensive stop by the Hawks with under 10 seconds to play.
Yeah.
But looked like the Hawks were going to go coast to coast and at least get a shot opportunity. So we would at least go to overtime. But the ball gets tipped away.
Shuttlewood loses it out of bounds.
Yeah. Yep. On a previous possession.
Yeah.
So ball gets tipped away. Somehow it ends up in Abby's hands. She turns around
and lets it go. From midcourt.
And it went in.
And it was swished. It didn't just.
Yeah.
I mean, it was right through the bottom of the net.
Well, and I know she shocked herself because as soon as it went in, she oh my God, it went in. So
that was
it would shock anybody in that.
Yeah, it wasn't like if it's Veralt, we'd say, wow, she's a great shooter.
Yeah.
But their center.
Yeah. The 6-foot senior.
And missed opportunity by the Hawks on that inbound when they had it and they got the double team on Shuttlewood. You knew they were in trouble.
Yes.
That was the one thing that was going to keep them all day long. They'd been able to break that inbound by keeping Shuttlewood active and moving away. And even though they were putting hands all over, they were able to shake Shuttlewood loose. But on this one, they lost the ball out of bounds.
And Severna Park just actually played a better game.
Yeah.
The Urbana Hawks probably, if you look at the stat sheet, which we do not have, just too many turnovers, too many missed opportunities. where they didn't even get a shot, and then on the glass, wow, those athletes from the Falcons, Severna Park, were just getting after it and tons of offensive rebounds. Again, I don't know what the official count is, but I'm going to guess it was upwards of 20 offensive rebounds by Severna Park.
And Mahaney and Miles trying to push the ball in and drive off balance against those big girls, big strong girls inside. I mean, it wasn't working.
Yeah. So, yep.
All right.
With that, I think all of our Frederick County girls teams are now out of the playoffs. Oakdale lost at Poly today. Urbana Falls here.
Yes.
So tomorrow night,
we go to Walkersville.
We'll go to Walkersville for a 4 p.m. tip-off time.
And a great matchup. Oh, my gosh.
And just a little preview. The Liberty Lions versus the Walkersville Lions, they played each other back in early December.
They did.
It was a 2-point game over in Liberty. Walkersville pulled out that game.
And wasn't Liberty missing one of its best players?
I can't speak to that.
All right.
I know the girls from Liberty High School had a number of players injured throughout the season. I don't know about the boys team.
All right. Well, regardless, it's at Walkersville, and that place, a Saturday afternoon game, that place is going to be hopping.
Should be wild. Get there early.
Liberty's only right up the road. Sykesville, Maryland is about a 20-minute drive up Liberty Road.
How fortunate the brackets fell that way for both the Liberty and Walkersville people that come out and see that game. You know, Frederick High School's hosting a playoff game also, but, you know, take your pick which one of those you want to come see, because I think they'll both be great basketball games.
They will. They will. Or you can go see one and listen to the other one on the radio.
There you go. That's always
all right. We'll step out of here. Thank you so much. I want to thank our sponsors finally once again. That is Center of Life Chiropractic, Hawkins Landscaping, Kelco Plumbing, and Thermont Country Kitchen. We couldn't do this without you. On behalf of the entire Cool Oldies 1450 team, myself, Michael Betteridge, Coach Rick Little, Tyler Wilhelm up top with the video, thank you for making this possible.
Good night, all.